Hello children, how are you all? Once again I welcome you in your online history class and the topic is the Delhi Sultanate. Children, now we are going to discuss about the Delhi Sultanate. Why it is called Delhi Sultanate? Because Delhi was the capital of all the sultans of Delhi Sultanate. If you all remember children, in last session we had discussed about the Turkish invasion. Mahmud of Ghazni, he invaded India because he needed money. Muhammad Ghori, in first battle of Tarain, he was very badly defeated by Prithviraj Chauhan, but in second battle of Tarain, he defeated Prithviraj Chauhan and he laid the foundation of Delhi Sultanate. Students, now we are going to discuss about the slave dynasty. Slave dynasty is also known as Mamluk dynasty. Slave dynasty was called so because some of its rulers had begun life as slaves of Sultan. Children, if you all remember, when Muhammad Ghori decided to leave India, he appointed one of his very loyal slave whose name was Qutbuddin Aibak as his successor. Qutbuddin Aibak was the founder of slave dynasty. Iltutmish, who was the son-in-law of Qutbuddin Aibak, he was a strong ruler and he appointed his daughter Razia as his successor during his lifetime. So Razia, the daughter of Iltutmish, who took the title of Sultana. Nasiruddin, he was the youngest son of Iltutmish. After Razia Sultana, he took the charge of slave dynasty. Balban, the last ruler of slave dynasty. He believed that no one could challenge the authority of the Sultan. Children in those days, sultans were not allowed to rule on anyone. So people they refused to adopt or accept the supremacy of all the sultans of slave dynasty. So Balbat started Sijda. Sijda means to bow down 3 times in front of Sultan. Children, now we are going to discuss about the second important dynasty of Delhi Sultanate, that is Khalji dynasty. The first ruler was Jalaluddin Khilji of Khalji dynasty. He was the founder of Khalji dynasty. He came from Afghanistan and he was a kind ruler. Second was his nephew Alauddin Khilji. He was an ambitious ruler. He murdered his uncle Jalaluddin Khalji and ascended the throne of Delhi Sultanate. He suppressed the revolt of Mongols. He also started the system of fixed price, weight and measure system to improve the economy. Khosrow Khan was the last ruler of Khalji dynasty. Children, after Khilji dynasty, now we are going to discuss about Tughlaq dynasty. Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq ascended the throne of Delhi Sultanate with the support of nobles, and the next ruler was Muhammad bin Tughlaq, who is also known as Aulak Khan. Was a man of letters, intelligent, creative, and well versed in the sciences. His brilliant ideas like transfer of capital, taxation policy, token currency, march to Koranchal failed for the lack of practical approach and planning. Historians have thus called him the both the madman and the wisest fool in Indian history. Let's take example of his one of his plan, that was transfer of capital. Muhammad bin Tughlaq attempted to transfer the capital of the Sultanate from Delhi to Daulatabad, Old Devgiri in the Deccan, in order to ward off the danger posed by the Mongol. Also, with the empire now included South India. The idea of moving the capital was sensible, but Muhammad insisted on moving the entire population of Delhi to Daulatabad, which was hundreds of kilometers away, children. Many arrived in new city weary and sick, while many others died on the way. And the whole project was proved a failure. After some time, again Muhammad bin Tughlaq decided to shift his capital from Daulatabad to Delhi. This made him even more unpopular with the people. And the next ruler was Firoz Shah. Firoz Shah Tughlaq did much for the welfare of his people. He opened madrasas, hospitals, and rest houses. Children, now we are going to discuss about the Sayyid dynasty. Khijr Khan was the founder of Sayyid dynasty. He was the general of Temur who invaded India and he was the ruler of Samarkand. Temur had left him in charge of his position when he went back to Samarkand. Mubarak Muhammad Shah and Alam Shah were the weak rulers of this dynasty. The last ruler of this dynasty was weak and surrendered the throne of Delhi Sultanate to Behlol Lodi. Children, now we are going to discuss about the last dynasty of Delhi Sultanate, Lodi dynasty. Behlol Lodi was the first ruler of Lodi dynasty. He extended his kingdom over Gwalior, Jaunpur and Uttar Pradesh. The Lodi dynasty was the first Afghan dynasty to rule on India. Sikandar Lodi succeeded Behlol Lodi and shifted his capital from Delhi to Agra. Ibrahim Lodi, the last ruler, tried to extend his authority over the lost territories like Gwalior and Mewar but failed. He was also unable to check the ambitions of the nobles at his court, which further weakened the Delhi Sultanate. Taking advantage of this fact, Babur, a descendant of Temur from his father's side, invaded India and defeated Ibrahim Lodi in the first battle of Panipat in 1526 CE. This marked the beginning of the Mughal rule in India and that was the end of Delhi Sultanate. Children, now we are going to discuss about the reasons for decline of the Delhi Sultanate. Lack of strong foundation. The Delhi Sultans were more involved with the expansion of their empire than with its administration. Absence of popular support. The rule of the Delhi Sultan was based more on military power than on the will and support of the people. The policies of Muhammad bin Tughlaq. His schemes brought great suffering to the people and plunged the empire into chaos. Invasion of Temur. The invasion of Temur dealt the final blow to the Sultanate. The Sultanate could never recover from the widespread destruction caused by Temur's attack. So, children, that's all about the Delhi Sultanate. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.